Hi, Redheaded Riding Hood here. Red for short. I'm going to read you William Barclay's Daily Celebration. I'm having a good time here in San Diego at the Switchfoot Getaway. We did the studio tour today. Lindy's about to go live, and I'm going to work out and go walk on the beach after that. And tomorrow is beach day, and I'm gonna try surfing again. I did okay last time, but that was a while ago. That was 2018. So, but I'm gonna try it again. Today's is June 18th, the Alliance. The book of Revelation, quoting Jeremiah, speaks of God who searches the brains and the heart. I looked these scriptures up. I was familiar with the one in Jeremiah 11:20. I cannot find the one in Revelation, and there is no verse 23 in chapter 12. It says Revelation 12:23. So I'm going to be trying to find this verse in Revelation, because he's a theologian, and that might be a typo or something. I'm going to try and figure that one out. But this is so interesting. So, God who searches the reins and the heart. Now, although it may seem odd to us, in Hebrew psychology, the seat of the emotions is in the lower viscera, in the reins, that is the kidneys, and the bowels, Philippians 2:1, while the seat of the thoughts is in the heart. So what this phrase means is that God scrutinizes both the inmost desires and the inmost thoughts of a man. A man must bring both his emotions and his intellect to God. If we use only our intellect, our religion can become dry and arid and a philosophy rather than a religion. If we use only our emotions, our religion can become a frothy kind of thing with no depth in it. Now, it seems to me that very seldom happens. It is a tragedy that the technical scholar and theologian is very seldom an evangelist, and the evangelist is very seldom a scholar. And this division is fatal. When my thoughts were on this, I happened to be reading the magnificent volume in memory of A.S. Peake, edited by John T. Wilkinson. I looked up this Peake person, which has been newly published. This was written in the 70s. Peake was one of the greatest influences on the church of this land. He lived in Britain. He lived in Scotland, to be exact. He was a scholar. He knew and accepted all that wise criticism has to say of the Bible. He was, in that sense, a modernist. He labored to be a theological middleman and to transmit this knowledge to the ordinary person. That's kind of like what William Barclay tried to do also. If Britain largely escaped, this is so interesting to me, if Britain largely escaped the bitter fundamentalist conflict of America, that is insane. I want to look this up. I want to read more about this. This is so fascinating to me. It was largely due to Peake. The bitter fundamentalist conflict in America. That's what he says. But to use a colloquial expression, how did Peake get away with it? Why was he listened to without resentment, at least by a large majority of people? H.G. Mackham gives the reason. He speaks of the combination in Peake of intellectual eminence and unwavering loyalty to the evangelical faith. suspicion dissolved before his passionate devotion to Christ. If Christianity is to capture the people of this land, the theologian must become an evangelist, and the evangelist must become a scholar, and the intellect and emotion must go hand in hand. I love that. I mean, that is what I'm trying to do. Anyways, Lindy's about to go live, and I'm going to let you go. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.